So today we're doing a lift on the Jeep. Got no idea what I'm doing, but should be fun. It's a 3.5-inch lift just because I still daily it. Don't want to do a huge one, but see what happens. Here we go. So I got one side up. See how it goes. I'm just going to do one side at a time, just to make sure that I can do it and that I don't need to jack up that side, drop this side down more, but we'll see. Time for a little bit of an update. Got the sway bar end link done. Removed the brake housing from this little thingy. From right here, there's just 2 bolts. Removed the brake line from here to give this some more room. Now we just gotta work on getting the spring, but it's so hot that I'm gonna change out of my jacket. See you guys soon. Finally got the spring out. It was pretty simple. Was stuck on this right here and on this because I didn't take the rest of the sway bar and link out. So I was stuck on the bottom bolt. What I did is, I didn't even have to take that out, but I did. I just dropped it down and then it wanted to sit right here. And then I realized, well, take less tension off of it, bring it around this, move it down, and then right into here, and then it just kind of poof, right out. Okay, now to take off this bar, which we'll see, didn't want to come off earlier. I think these are seized on there, or there's too much tension on it. I'm going to jack up this side because I had that side jacked up. I'm going to jack up this side right here, see if I can relieve some of the tension off of it, and see what happens. Otherwise, that's going to come off to put the new one on. Alright. we got one set in. These are taking a lot longer than we thought. We're going on 6 hours and still got their spring right there. You went ahead and got a compressor to compress the spring, but we're running into issues. We put the new bars in right down here, you can see. Put these in, but when you put these in, springs don't want to go in. When you put the springs in first, the bar doesn't want to go in. So it's a process. You got to put the coil in, drop that down, or tighten it up. When you tighten that up, you can get that bolt in there down, but you got to leave that one in, otherwise it doesn't want to go. Now on to their side. So the lift's done. It's a few days later. Just to record the back end, had a deadline to meet. So I spaced doing it, but all you had to do for the rear was just put this little block spacer in. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Then put the shocks in the rear, and it was all done. But yeah, I just had a deadline to meet, so it took too long to record it. Because I had to take a little beach trip, as you can see some sand up in there. But next video should be this thing in action, off-roading. See you guys then.